Every day, 42 children in Uganda pass away from malaria. Fortunately for Harriet, a 13-year-old primary school girl, she lived to tell her story. Harriet lives in a small house on the outskirts of her village near the region of Bujuni in Uganda. She lives with her parents, her 6 brothers and 2 sisters, a long way from the nearest town and health clinic. One stormy afternoon, Harriet became very sick with a terrible fever, and her family had no choice but to place her on the back of a motorbike for 2 hours so that she could get to St Luke's Health Centre, as there's no ambulance, no family car and no public transport in their village. For 13-year-old Harriet, this long and bumpy journey nearly cost her her life.
I was very sick, and my mother was worried, but I knew that I could get help at this health center, as I had learned about it at school. I had to hang on to the back of the bike for a long time, as there was no other way that I could get there.
Bujuni is a beautiful Ugandan community where faith and family matter most. And the children enjoy many of the same school activities as children do here in Australia, like learning in the classroom and at Mass. But sadly, when their children fall sick, the villagers of Bujuni are often forced to take astonishing risks to ensure they can access urgent medical help, as there is no safe means of public transport. But it doesn't have to be like this. Harriet's parents knew that this dangerous motorbike journey was their daughter's only hope of receiving the proper medical treatment that she needed. Every year, many children in Uganda contract life-threatening illness due to dirty water, lack of access to healthy food, and mosquito bites. And for many, it's a race against time to ensure they get the medical treatment they need to survive. As Harriet finally arrived at the St Luke's Health Centre, she was greeted by Sister Mary and the medical team who were able to diagnose that she had malaria and typhoid. And fortunately, she was able to receive the immediate medical treatment that she desperately needed.
Once I arrived at St. Luke's, the nurses gave me some medicine. It took me a few weeks to get better, but now I'm happy to be back at school with my friends.
Harriet soon became well again and was inspired by the love and care that she had received from Sister Mary and the nurses at St Luke's.
When I was at the centre, I realised that I wanted to become like Sister Mary and the other nurses. Now I want to become a nurse too, so that I can provide medicines and help to my family and to my community.
St Luke's Health Centre is supported by Catholic Mission and is the only centre in the region that offers affordable healthcare for all, regardless of faith. Sister Mary and her team are all medical professionals who work tirelessly to provide the community of Bujuni with quality healthcare and much needed health and hygiene classes within the local primary schools. But there's so much more work to do, and Sister Mary and the nurses need your help. The most urgent need for St Luke's Health Centre is an ambulance.
I think if we get a vehicle, it will really help us. People come with hope that we are going to help them. Then you look at the condition, it's beyond our care here.
With Catholic Mission's support, Sister Mary and the nurses at St Luke's Health Centre are planning to build a new children's ward, improve their health services for new mothers and babies, provide more scholarships and health classes in local schools. And of course, they'll buy a desperately needed ambulance. Pope Francis says that affordable healthcare is a human right for everyone. We invite you and your school to help put the words of the Pope into action in 3 ways. Please join us by donating your gold coins and fundraising to help missionaries like Sister Mary and others reach out and give life. You can advocate by raising awareness about children's health in Africa and around the world. And finally, you can support this great work with your prayers, in the classroom, at home, and at Mass.
We are really grateful for the love you have for us. We are very happy that we are in partnership with you. I know Jesus is with me and we are moving together.